Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 7th of August today of the year 2022 and this is Flosstube number 120. It's been 2 weeks, not a massively productive 2 weeks I might add, but I do have a finish which I believe I said I would have hopefully in the last Flosstube video. And then I've touched, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others as well. So it's not been too bad. Could have been better. I haven't done much today. I normally catch up with my temperature butterflies on a Sunday. But I went out yesterday with my son, his girlfriend and my grandson to the park. Me and the kids completely forgot to put the sun cream on. I don't know how I'm burnt and they're not, but hey ho, that is how it goes. They're not as burnt as I am if you are burnt. From here down, because I had a vest top on because it was warm-ish, but you know when the sun kind of keeps going behind clouds and it pops out. It did that, so I thought we should be alright when I got to the park and realised, but no, I was not. It's caught on my face, all down my arms, my chest. Sore isn't even the word, so I haven't got much done today. The temperature butterflies I've done a few stitches. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do today. I do keep applying the aloe vera and it feels like within 10 minutes it's all dried up on my skin and my skin feels dry again, so I guess the next couple of days I'm going to be creaming. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is my finish. That is embarrassingly long because it should have been done like nearly 2 years ago. Anyway, it is the the Linen and Threads Fox and Rabbits Designs Friends and Family Mystery Sampler. There we go. But it was a mystery stitch along for 2020. And it's taken me till now to get it finished. Kept running out of thread, but it looks absolutely gorgeous now, doesn't it? The last time you saw it, all I had to do was this. I think I'd done everything else around it. It was just this, and I put this date in back in 2020, I believe, the year it should have been finished. I'm not going to change it. It's the year I started it. That's fine by me. This is stitched on 2020 count, I believe. I don't even know if I've got the piece of paper in here because it's been moved from bag to bag. No, I believe it's 20 count, 2/1 anyway. If it's wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's right. And it was stitched using DMC Variegated 115. It's called Garnet. But the colour variations as you stitch was just so gorgeous. And I am pleased. All I've got to do now is fully finish it, put it in a frame, and I already know where it's going. I just haven't got the frame yet. I've looked for a fairly cheap one if I can, but none yet. I'll keep looking, and one of these days I will just pop on a Flosstube and you'll see it right there. So for now it's only a finish, not an FFO, but one down. Only, I don't even know how many to go. Anyway, we'll go with this one next. This one, I'm not sure how much I did. I haven't gone back and looked at the before picture that I took. I actually did remember to take one. Anyway, it's this one from New Craft Day. It's this Christmas stocking. You go in there. So like I said, I know I've touched it, but I couldn't tell you how much. Whoa, I know where I worked, but just not how many I did. So this is where we are now. It's literally just carried on with this, I believe, which is finished. I think it finishes this colour for this particular section. So I've just got to fill this in now in the other colours. This is 14 count Ada, just whatever came in the kit. And then obviously on the image that on the chart, sorry, this is only a very, very thin band, maybe 3 rows. I extended it, I've gone further down, so this should actually be, this part here should be this colour and it's not. And then I've took it a couple of stitches above. I used the backing fabric actually that they put in the kit to know how much I got to play with, so I knew if I could do that or not. So now I've got somewhere to place a name. So that's that one. I am just throwing them on the floor when I'm done. Okay, let's go with, what's that one? No, we'll leave that one. This one, I'll show you this one next. I'll try not to wrinkle the plastic too much because it makes too much noise. This is from VIP Cross Stitch. It is the Baby Yoda, which Riley likes, but I said I'd stitch it. Now, the last time I spoke to you guys, I believe I said we'd had a discussion about the chart, about it being way too small for it being a counted cross stitch. It's not stamped, it's counted, and this was just ridiculously small for me. So I did contact whoever it is I deal with. There's a bunch, and I forget the name for, you know, the relevant ones, but I think it's Ada. And I said, look, you know, this is really small. I need a bigger, you know, even if you send me like the digital image, just so I can go in and enlarge it and whatever. Bless her, that's exactly what she did. She sent me the digital image, and I was able to print off a much bigger chart. So now this should get a bit more work done on it because it's easier. Whoops. Anyway, again, I'm not sure where it was, but you'll see the pictures, and I'll obviously see them after when I put them in. So I think there's a light yellow that's gone in. There's 2 different colour yellows here. You've got a darker one and a lighter one. It's the lighter yellow that I've done, so that includes that as well, and some down here. This is on 11 count, so it's 3/1. But the colours are lovely. I'm enjoying this one, and that's obviously how big it's going to be. Got it. That makes a change. Right, the second one of my, no, because that one's not stamped. First stamped one is my Queen of Hearts, and this comes from, again, VIP Cross Stitch. She was gorgeous when I saw her. Now this one has had a bit of work since the last time you guys saw her, and this is where she's at now. I think I was up here in her head last time, and then since then I've obviously like jumped in with this red. It just sets it off nicely rather than all that black, and it looks fabulous. This is 11 count as well, and I've really been enjoying this one. I think I'm going to change all my stamped silhouette ones. Instead of working this background first up here, just black square after black square, I've gone in, I'm going to go in and do the same as this one and do the middle part. So it's something to focus on, isn't it? But she's looking great. Loving the reds. I'm not going to try and squeeze that one in, I'll pop it down here. I'll do it after. The second of my stamped kits, which I'm hoping in the next week or so is going to be a finish in itself as well. I've left the needle in. So I'm going to pop it out and stick it down there. This is 14 count Ada as well. This one, I didn't actually write where this one was from, did I? Yeah, I did. New Craft Day. I beg your pardon. This was one of the first kits that I chose. It's the, helps if I show you, you know. It's this one. The yellow rose. Because my mum used to like yellow roses. It was her favourite flower. And that's where we're at. I've actually gone in and filled a little bit more in the rows, and then there's a grey that I've filled in across the top, and I've nearly finished going across the bottom with it, I think. Oh, we're on a bit of a dark greeny colour now down here where the needle is. I'm not sure if you could tell the difference between the 310 and the very dark green, but I'm hoping this one will be a finish, because I suppose there isn't actually a great deal left, but it looks good. It's coming together nicely anyway, and this, hopefully then I'll wash it and get it in a frame. It'll be it. I want to fill this. It'll be my little corner. This is my favourite stitching spot now I've moved the front room round. The cats don't like it, mind. Especially Binks. Binks is a bit... he doesn't like the front room the way it is. I don't know why. He's become more skittish since. He's very, very nervous. Anyway, the next... I've just dropped that. The next project I'm going to share with you is my Long Dog Samplers Castles in the Air. And that's just my information about when I started it, what fabric it's on. I absolutely love this piece, and I can't put it down when I get it out. I don't even know if I wrote down how many I did. 263. There we go. It isn't a whole deal. Let me just orientate myself so I know where I am. Do you know what? I don't actually remember where I worked. This was last week. It's the only thing when you do a Flosstube every 2 weeks. What you worked on last week, you forget where it was. But you'll see from the picture, it's only 263 stitches. But it's 263 I don't need to do now. This is on 28 count opal linen in the colour Iced Grapes, and it is using KLT charting. Let me pull one out. Galactic Quest. This was a limited edition, but she took a vote on her website and everyone chose for this one, so this is now no longer a limited edition. You can just go and buy it, which I am fabulously pleased about. Although I think I've got enough for this, but it is a nice colour. It goes absolutely amazingly with the fabric. And thank you to Liesl for the fabric, because she sent it to me, bless her. So there we go. And then there was one. The last one. One with threads. It doesn't want to play ball, thank you. The last one I'm going to share with you is, where are you? Might as well just take the whole paper out, because if I pull one I can't get one back in. It is my Ursula piece. I charted this from an image myself, just because I really liked it and I couldn't find anyone with it. Anyway, this is the one I am going to do on a piece of fabric alongside with Ariel. Ariel I started from a kit I had, but I've changed my mind, and I had enough room on the Ada to put Ariel on it as well, so I've got the Princess and the Villain. Haven't started Ariel yet, but this one, this had a lot. I did 1,034 stitches since the last time you guys saw it. I'm so pleased with it. This is where we're at now, and you can see sort of Ursula's head and hair coming in. I'm enjoying working from in here, but it looks awesome. She's on 18 count Ada, 2/1, full cross, no halves, no back stitch, no nothing. And then on the other side is where I'm going to put Ariel. I've already charted for them both. There's a double line down the middle because she was only 9 stitches in this last square over here, so there was one extra. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill that in black and then put Ariel on this side. and they look awesome together, I think. So I've enjoyed working on that one, as you can tell. Behave. Anyway, that is it. As far as stitching goes, I haven't really done much of anything else. I bought a new sewing machine. Had an accident with my old one. For some reason, it is a really old machine, my first one. When you take the plate off the top underneath the needle, and that's where your bobbin goes in, there's a thing that holds the bobbin. Well, that spins as the needle goes up and down. Well, for some reason it stopped spinning, and the needle got caught on the bobbin spinny thing. I'm no good with electrics, you know. It got stuck and it bent the needle. So me being me, I thought, you know what, I'm sure I can, if I'm careful, I can just bend that back very, very carefully and slowly. And as it happened, it didn't take much pressure at all, I can reassure you. But I just gave the needle a little push, it snapped. The broken part that was still stuck in the machine sliced straight through my thumb. This was last week. And that was that. I've got spare needles and stuff, but I couldn't figure out why the bobbin thing wouldn't turn. And it is an extremely old machine, so we bought me another. Rob said, pick the one you want and get it. So I did. So I now have a new sewing machine. So sewing all the edges on my fabric now is easy. It seems easier to set up, and it's so much lighter than the old one. The old one seems really, really heavy. Apart from that, I haven't really done much else. It's just been getting on with the usual kids, housework. They've been good though, to be fair, so it's gone really warm again. We're supposed to hit the 30s again at some point this week coming, and I'm dreading it because I couldn't even stitch in that last heat. It was way too warm. You didn't have the energy. It was so warm and stifling that just even to pick your stitching up was just, no. It was a no-no. Anyway, I have got this week coming a couple more unboxing videos to upload for you guys. I've already released a couple in the past few days. I've got a couple more to do in the next few days, so watch out for those. I have now got a new blanket to do. Riley. I always call Riley and Tyler the wrong way. Tyler, he's at his girlfriend's this weekend. He's asked me to do her, I believe it's Aston Villa Football Club blanket with the Aston Villa logo, or crest, shield, whatever. So I've charted that, so I've now got to start another blanket, as well as do my Looney Tunes one that I still haven't touched. Anyway, I digress. That's it from me this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching and commenting and liking my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love reading your comments. I know I've had a jump in subscribers. I have hit just over 900 now, which I will do a giveaway for. Just bear with me while I sort that out. I am at the moment kitting up this. If I show you, it's just easier. Dee Dee from Dee Dee's Crafts here on Flosstube. She recently purchased this booklet. I've had this for a few weeks now, and I left her a message saying, oh my gosh, I've got that one. I just need to kit them up. So she says, how about we start together? So she's kitted up this one, and I'm just in the process of kitting up this one, and then we'll start that together. But this booklet is awesome. It's got both the day and the night fairy in it. The day and the night. And I only paid, I think, a £5 for this booklet at the time. Yeah. So I've just got to kit that up. And then I've got to sort of giveaway out as well for the 900. So thank you to everyone who's new to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. I never thought I'd hit 500, let alone 900. So thank you guys. You support me so much, and it means so much to me as well. So thank you all. That's it then. I will see you I didn't do a whip and chat this week. I am so sorry, guys. I will get one out on Wednesday. I'll try and record it on Tuesday and get it up for Wednesday. If not, it'll be Wednesday afternoon, but I will do one this week. So just watch out for that, and then it'll be 2 weeks for my next Flosstube. So until then, as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.